Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rockin Reaction Rollers. This is our third and final video for the evening, and so if you've watched the other two or if you haven't watched them, the first one we did, since we didn't get to say happy birthday to musicians last night, I picked one that had a birthday yesterday on Thanksgiving, which was Bruce Hornsby. So we said happy birthday to him as the first video. The second video was a subscriber has a birthday, and we played one of their requests they had on the request video because I hadn't played it yet. I used that as the birthday song because they hadn't sent anything in for their birthday. So that's the second one, and that was for Eric, and that was a George Strait tune. So I know a lot of you are not country fans, but the two songs that I'm putting out, this coming one, this one I'm going to do now, is also a country song, but they both have, their lyrics are just absolutely beautiful. And if you can't see yourself in one of these songs in some way or see your life turning into that, like this song, especially the one that I'm going to play for my parents' anniversary, you know, now the tables have turned and I see me in this song, you know, mine and Chuck's life. And so it's one of those songs that just kind of grows with you as you go and you listen to the things that he talks about in the lyrics. But anyway, to get to the song, back in November 25th of 1954, my parents got married, and so that would have been 69 years ago, or it will be on Saturday. But it was actually Thanksgiving Day that year, and so I went and read about that a little bit, and it says, Eisenhower, the President of the U.S. of America, along with the joint resolution of Congress, approved designating the fourth Thursday of November of each year as Thanksgiving Day. So that day was the first year that it was proclaimed. It was Thursday, November 25th, 1954, was the first Thanksgiving Day that they started doing that. And then after that, it's been on the fourth Thursday ever since. And I didn't know that until I did this reading. But anyway, my mom and dad were supposed to get married 2 months before that in September, but my dad was in a car wreck. And so they couldn't get married because he broke his leg. So they had to wait. But anyway, his plan, and he's always been like this doesn't surprise me at all, was, hey, instead of spending all this money, you know, let's just go to your mom's house for Thanksgiving dinner like we normally would. And that'll be our, you know, thing after the, what do you call it, after the wedding? The reception, that's what it is. That'll be the wedding reception. It doesn't surprise me a bit, but that's exactly what they did. And so I guess my dad's parents and family came down to my mom's family, and they had a big Thanksgiving celebration and reception right there. So anyway, that's just cool to me. But when this song came out, it's a 2003 song, the one that I'm going to play, and my mom absolutely loved the song. And the next year, they would have celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary. So I knew how much she liked this song, and so I called on the radio that next year and had it played for them for their 50th wedding anniversary. I remember doing it. I called the radio station and they played the song, and my mom just cried and they danced around the kitchen. It was the cutest thing ever. And then 4 years later, my mom had a massive stroke, and she lived for 5 years after that, but more or less, and she couldn't speak. Her communication was off, and so she was bedridden, and so then she passed away in 2012, and my dad has lived with us, you know, off and on, and then the past 3 years all the time. So anyway, that's kind of my little story, and this is just a song that I want to play for them for their anniversary. I'm going to try to play it to my dad tomorrow. I'm not sure if he can hear it or not, but I'm going to try to consider doing that. I may not, though, because it might get him started crying all day too. So I don't know what I'll do yet, but it's just a song that I wanted to put out there in memory of my mother, and as end of their anniversary. So the song we're going to play, we're going to go back to 2003, a little over our range, but we're going to play the song Remember When by Alan Jackson. So we're just going to get right to it.
So you, time stood still, and love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. Remember when we vowed the vows and walked the walk and gave our hearts, made the start, and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy, there was hurt. Remember when. Remember when old ones died and new were born, and life was changed, disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell apart, and broke each other's hearts. Remember when.
Stop this song for a minute because I know I'm going to cry at the end of this. So give me a little longer to cry. But anyway, again, I'm doing this as a happy anniversary to my parents, who would have been married 69 years. November the 25th, 1954 is when they were married. They had the reception at my grandmother's house for my dad to save a little money. And it's just always been a cute story that, you know, we all talk about in our family and stuff, and just like my dad. But anyway, we're doing the 2003 Remember When song by Alan Jackson, one that my mother absolutely loved when it first came out, but she loved Alan Jackson too. So I think my dad was a little jealous. But anyway, we're just going to get back to the song.
Remember when the sound of little feet was music. We danced to week, brought back the love. We found trust, vowed we'd never give it up. Remember when. Remember when 30 seems so old now, looking back. It's just a stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when. Remember when we said when we turned gray, when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we've had, and we'll remember when. Remember when. Remember when.
Gosh, I did better than I thought I was going to do. Anyway, I just have a little bit about it here. It says, this is mostly an autobiographical song about Alan Jackson's early adult life and his rise to fame and the effect of his notoriety on his family. And it was a #1 country hit. But beautiful song, one that you know, listening to it back then when it came out and listening to it now, you know, we're in some of that, like thinking back on the pitter patter of the feet and things like that. You know, when this song first came out, we had those little pitter patter of the feet going on, and now it's like the song grows with you. I guess that's what I meant by it. It says several things that I can see, you know, more about the song, that as you grow older, it grows older with you. But great song, and again, if you like the channel, be sure to subscribe to it. Be sure to hit like underneath the video. Consider becoming a member, and you can read all about that underneath the video. We're going to go for the evening. Probably will not be back on till Monday night, so everybody can enjoy the rest of the holiday weekend with their family and friends. And so be sure to tell those family and friends that you love them each and every day. Peace out, and happy anniversary, Mom and Dad.